I bruised the bananas to prove a point. So my stepson Jake is 21, and he's actually a really sweet kid. We get along great most of the time, but this one thing he does drives me absolutely insane. I make smoothies every single morning. Like, I'm basically addicted to them. I also make fruit salad for the family like 3 times a week because I'm trying to keep everyone healthy. So I buy bananas constantly. I've got this whole system down. I buy some that are almost ripe, use those up first, then buy green ones so by the time I need them, they're perfect. Not too green, not too mushy, just right. This was working perfectly until Jake decided he wanted to start eating healthier. He comes to me one day and goes, "Hey, can I start eating some of those bananas? I want to add more fruit to my diet." I'm like, "Of course, that's awesome that you want to eat healthier." So I start buying way more bananas. Like, instead of getting 6, I'm getting 12. But here's where the problem starts. I tell Jake, "Hey, when you grab bananas, eat the ripe ones first, okay? The ones with spots. Then eat the greener ones. That way nothing goes to waste." He nods and says, "Sure, no problem." The very next day, I walk into the kitchen and find him peeling a banana that's still mostly green. Meanwhile, there are 3 perfectly ripe bananas sitting right next to it with tiny black spots. I'm like, "Jake, what about those ones? They're ready to eat." He looks at me like I'm crazy and goes, "Those ones are bruised. Look at all those black spots. They're probably gross inside." I tried explaining to him that small black spots on the outside don't mean the banana's bruised inside. That's just how bananas ripen. But he's not buying it. Every single day, same thing. He'd grab the greenest banana while the ripe ones sat there getting mushier and mushier until I had to throw them out. After 2 weeks of this, I'd thrown away probably 15 bananas. 15! That's like $8 worth of fruit just sitting in my trash can. I tried talking to him again. "Jake, seriously, those spots don't mean anything. The banana inside is still perfect." He just shrugged and went, "I'm not eating bruised fruit. If it has spots, it's bad." That's when I decided to get creative. The next time I went grocery shopping, I bought a bunch of green bananas. But before I put them in the fruit bowl, I went into the pantry and got to work. I pressed my thumbnail into each banana. Not hard enough to actually bruise the inside, just enough to make little black marks on the peel. I dragged my fingernail along the sides to create those natural-looking spots that happen when bananas ripen. Then I put them in the fruit bowl and waited. 2 days later, Jake comes downstairs for breakfast. He opens the fruit bowl, and I hear him sigh really loud. He walks over to me and goes, "All the bananas have spots again. Did they not have any good ones at the store?" I look up from my coffee all innocent and go, "Sorry, they were all like that. Guess that's just what they had." Jake stands there for a minute, clearly debating whether he wants to eat cereal instead or risk the spotted bananas. Finally, his hunger wins. He grabs one of my deliberately spotted bananas and starts peeling it. I'm pretending to read my phone, but I'm watching him out of the corner of my eye. He takes a bite, chews for a second, then takes another bite, then he looks at the banana, then at me, then back at the banana. He goes, "Huh, this one's actually really sweet. I guess the spots don't always mean it's bad inside." I just nodded and went, "Yeah, sometimes the best ones have spots on the outside." From that day forward, Jake started eating the ripe bananas first. No more waste, no more arguments about spots. He still has no idea that I'm the mastermind behind those banana spots, and he never will.